hello. Didn't see you there. Well, help yourself and take a seat. I was just about to go over my findings of the history of Henry Ward Beecher. Oh, would you look at that? It's my friend Mike. Come over here, Mike. Say hello to my friends.
Oh, hello. How are you? Good, good. I'm glad to hear.
Well, Mike, you can join me about teaching them about Henry Ward Beecher.
Oh, I love Henry Ward Beecher.
Oh, me too. He's my favorite to have a listen.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I did not expect that.
You see, Henry Ward Beecher was a preacher.
Did you know that he preached in Indiana?
Oh yes, his first church.
Yes, yes it was.
He also, Mike, had a church in New York, his big church by far.
Oh yeah.
And it drew crowds of over 2,000 people. And famous people such as the presidents at the time, Abraham Lincoln, would come to see these sermons.
But don't forget about the famous writer, and my personal favorite, Mark Twain.
Oh yes, Mark Twain. Can't forget about him.
Oh, I love Mark Twain.
Well, Lincoln would listen to these sermons because Beecher would talk to him through these sermons.
What would he say?
I think it was something about, yes, he would talk to Lincoln about emancipating the slaves.
That's a long word. That's a long word.
Yeah.
Emancipating.
Yes. And he also had these sermons convincing people in Nebraska to go to Nebraska and to oppose slavery there. And I think
he convinced them to raise money to buy these rifles.
Oh yes, Beecher Bibles they were called.
Yeah, yes,
rifles.
Yes.
Yeah.
But don't forget about how he preached anti-slavery in England.
Oh yeah,
You cannot forget about that. Overseas anti-slavery. Say that 5 times fast.
Yes. So yeah, he preached overseas. He preached to these people to go to Nebraska to oppose slavery, and these Beecher Bibles, these rifles, would equip soldiers forming a infantry.
That was voluntary.
Voluntary.
Yes, voluntary. Not even people that were hired.
And it was considered a service to the Lord, like, an honor.
Oh, really?
Yes. And
the Lord is good. The
Yeah.
Lord is great.
And
let us thank Him for this food.
Amen.
Amen.
And he would also have he had writings, many writings.
Oh yes, many.
And he was an editor of different magazines such as The Independent, and
magazines?
No, not magazines, newspapers.
Yes, I was thinking magazines weren't back then. What are you talking about? What are you
I'm trying to tell a story.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Then I have a question for you, Mike.
Yes.
What were the results of Beecher's methods?
Well, people were persuaded. I can't speak. Persuaded by his words, and they had a change of heart.
Yes.
And came to the realization. Oh, speaking of realization, the pizza's here.
Yes.
I'll
take care of that.
Excuse me. Keep them entertained. Tell them a funny joke.
Okay. Well,
a Mr. Merton joke.
Oh yeah. But there was also some different outcomes of his methods. A short-term method that created short-term outcomes would be his sermons in which he preached to the people, because he would...
Sorry to cut you off, but you were pepperoni, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So these sermons would rile people up, so in the short term they helped and had outcomes. But wasn't there some long-term ones too?
Many long-terms. All of his writings, because we still have those today, and that's still long-term.
Yeah, so people now today are looking at his writings in the long term and are seeing, they're
no slavery. No slavery. That's a great result in itself.
And the next question, I have another question for Mike.
Oh yeah.
Which method would you use?
Well, personally, I'm a very intellectual person.
Obviously,
yes. I mean, look at me entertaining the guests, all these long, great words. I would write speeches. A lot of speeches, because I feel that speeches don't lead to violence. And they're very...
It's much better than taking action.
Oh, yes.
Illegal actions.
And deaths.
Oh, yeah, many deaths.
Yes, you do not want deaths.
think you got to go the intellectual way with sermons, preaching the spoken word, and also writings because it's legal.
It's very legal.
And I think that. Sorry, Mike, I gotta go. I think I got a bus to catch.
You have a bus?
Yeah, I gotta.
But the pizza.
I'll take a slice on my way out, Mike.
All right.